Yeah, so this is one of the most exciting pictures that Christie has ever handled, and it's a great privilege to have it here with us in July. It has a slightly checkered history because actually in the 1990s it was actually on display in the State Drawing Room at Longleat House on the first floor, and in the middle of the night somebody climbed up on a ladder and it was stolen out of its frame, and it then disappeared, and there was huge concern about where it had ended up. But by some miracle and various long-term negotiations, it was eventually returned after a reward was paid in a blue and white plastic bag in a bus stop in Richmond. So it's a rather surprising story. I mean, it is very unusual to think that a picture of that value, of perhaps 15 or 25 million pounds, was just there lying in a bus stop in London. But I'm delighted to say it managed to survive without being damaged. So this is a very beautiful, small devotional picture, and it has this sort of extraordinary appeal. And as a result, it is something that's actually been stolen not once but twice. So it was in the collection of the Archduke of Austria, and when Napoleon's troops entered into Vienna, they actually stole this picture because Napoleon had the plan to set up an incredible imperial museum full of treasures, including the horses from St. Mark's in Venice.
The earlier works are certainly, I think, known for being extremely poetic, and you see in this picture very much a poetic quality, a subtlety, a treatment of a sort of a religious subject, but in a very natural way. He obviously is a long-lived artist, achieved incredible fame. And was known in later life to paint on a very grand, heroic scale. This is not a grand, heroic picture, something much more intimate, something that was probably intended for private devotion, for a private patron, something to be savoured within a domestic setting. The tenderness of the relationship between mother and child is something that really comes through in the picture, and also a sort of sense of sadness in the Madonna about an idea that she's sort of prefiguring the destiny of the child and his ultimate demise. Yes, you get a sense of that in this picture.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.